So it seems like we are going to the first game between Good Time Charties, although it says Charties, versus DNA.
Yep. So Volskaya.
Volskaya, we haven't seen Volskaya much too.
How much Scorch? Yeah. Alright, so Volskaya. This is a really tough choke it's a really tough choke to push, especially first point. Second point, there's a lot of ways to like cap it, but first point it's kind of like a Hanamura situation. Either you dominate that choke, or I mean.
Yeah, I do think that Volskaya has a little bit more leeway or opportunities for you to overwhelm the enemy team, especially coming from the attacking position.
Yeah.
Than Hanamura, especially with characters that can, like Tracer, that can go all the way on the back.
There is a good flank route on the left, but only for people who can fly or like finish the gap. Yeah. Not everyone can go through there. Obviously.
Genji, Pharah, Tracer, Lucio. If you are into that, I don't know. There's some losers that like to play like that, you know. Not gonna judge.
Very. And well, we're gonna have to see how Good Time Charties just break this choke, because this choke is gonna be tough. It's always tough unless there's like some occasions where like they get an early pick and they'll snowball off that.
Yeah. It all comes down to
if they get an early pick or not.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. Is someone out of position? Should we focus that person? And I am liking the composition that Good Time Charties are playing. They're actually doing a very solid dive composition.
A very like standard dive, and it's really. It seems like DNA has like a semi-anti dive here with the Reaper that could really shut down the Winston.
The Reaper and the Orisa, although I do not necessarily agree with the Diva, I'm not gonna judge it until I see their potential, you know. But it looks like Good Time Charties are gonna lose the mech immediately. They need to back out. Good peeling from the Monkey coming in from Winston and the shield, allowing the Diva to live a little bit longer. See, she's about to get her mech back. So it's not too bad. It's not the end of the world, but they should be focusing on diving together.
For sure. The best dives are when like every single member focuses a single person. That's like the optimal dive. But sometimes here a pick from DNA. But sometimes the synergy isn't 100% there. Yeah. So it can't happen all the time. But
I agree. A lot of the time, some people are focused, like they tunnel vision too hard on like a target that they're not even going after. Or like the team is not going after, you know, like oh, the sand's low, but we're about to kill this Reinhardt. Let me go get the Reinhardt kind of type of deals, you know. So they really need to keep their tunnel vision as far away as possible from that.
Yeah, DNA here is holding this really solidly, and here's where I see the problem that's gonna arise with Charlie's. Either they have to start changing some stuff up, or just get a lucky pick.
Like I don't mind the dive here. However, it's kind of difficult for them to dive together because of the choke, how it's formed, you know?
If this tire is big, that will really open up a space, and it actually gets shot down.
Shut down by the Tracer. A little bit unusual.
And coalescence here from DNA, kind of unneeded coalescence, to be honest.
A little useless.
I think they expected like a big push from that tire, and they kind of popped it. I'm getting a call. What the?
It's okay. I'll carry this for a little moment. So, right now there's a lot of passiveness. Like, there's not much going on right now. Hopefully, Good Time Charties find something to counter this this choke, or like the hold that DNA has. They managed to, well, not managed, but they changed to the pharmacy. Although we only see the Pharah, the pharmacy finally being complete. Let's see if this will change anything. I like the change though. I like the change. I like that they're making adjustments. We don't usually see that from the teams right now.
Oh, Transcendence actually forced out from both teams. Both teams using Transcendence. And it's the Reaper actually getting 2 picks onto Good Time Charties. And this is just where Charlie's whole push just breaks down.
Yeah.
Actually, there's actually been some percentage on point, but this Pharaoh won't even get the tick.
They managed to catch that before they got a tick.
About a minute here left in general. There's like no ults for Charlie's to kind of push in with.
No, they only have the Diva ult, but...
This Diva bomb has to do miracles for them, or else... Oh,
Wow, that is huge! Both healers.
Both supports. That is really unfortunate.
No
Bomb is being thrown in there, and it
not
doesn't really get anything. That kind of should have been their saving grace. This Pharah ult is the next big thing, to be honest.
But I don't think they're gonna get it on time. Not the way they're playing.
They actually do get a pick here, and it cannot get rezzed up, so that is good, kind of.
Yeah, but we have the Diva
opportunity.
not doing much. Right now, I saw the Monkey trying to jump into someone, but the Diva didn't follow up with the Matrix, you know?
Yeah, you have to protect the Monkey because he has such a big hitbox, it's easy to kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're brawling on the point, and Moira does get a Coalescence pick on the big tank. Huge bomb coming out, killing the soldier, killing a mech, and it's just over here for Charties.
So, yeah,
not much they can do.
Honestly, the way that Reaper has been buffed this last patch, it is really showing as a really
good defensive hero.
Yeah, really good defensive hero. Not a niche pick anymore. I think he's got a lot of potential.
Exactly. If they use him right, if they can shut down dive, this is kind of like where we see the meta shift. These kind of buffs, like a buff to Reaper, anti-dive kind of hero. If a good Reaper can shut down a dive, then it's like they can't do anything.
And when the inclusion of Brigitte, who is also a very good anti-dive hero, Reaper Brigitte are gonna make a hell of a combo.
And this is where I see triple tank, very tank-heavy oriented teams, and the years of dive are gonna go fast. They're gonna go away. But here from DNA, we do see what is this?
It's more like a dead ball.
Yeah, death ball kind of.
With Tracer. Tracer doesn't really necessarily fit the composition of a dead ball, but it's not a bad pick to have either, because Tracer can do. Tracer's one of the only characters that can be by herself, you know, enjoying life.
Yes.
Putting some damage on the other team, you know, actually doing some good for your team.
But for a death ball maybe they should go with the, what would be good here, Junkrat perhaps.
Yeah, I think
it's kind of deal damage, deal zoning, especially if they don't have a Diva, which they actually do not. And Charlies here are getting a Symmetra, and this is actually not a bad pick because they do need the TP if they do get wiped. If the TP is up, that is such a great ultimate to get your team back.
And they're going with a Brigitte as well.
This actually, I could see this working because DNA has a very brawl-oriented comp.
Yeah.
And if Brigitte's just frontlining, kind of like healing her team, like they're gonna stay up. I feel like the battle attrition goes here to Charties, to be honest.
Hopefully, let's see about that.
We'll see about that.
They have a lot of not burst healing, but they have a lot of healing coming in.
A lot of big healing.
Yeah, from DNI. Becomes a push.
Yeah. DNA does not have a Diva, so these symbols are just gonna keep going and going until she gets TP. She's already at 46%. That's the insane thing about.
Yeah, that's the insane thing about.
Yeah, but actually, there's picks here.
The Tracer
just kind of wrecking havoc on this. I would actually try to res that.
Yeah, me too. He should, but the Lucia's not gonna be.
Yeah, Lucia's not gonna let him. And all the picks here are going to DNA.
Yeah.
And this spells disaster for Good Time Charlies. All they need is one tick and they win. And
that should be it.
That should be it. Brigitte won't be able to contest. She actually does last second. None of her teammates are here, and that will be
game one.
Game one, over.
Going to DNA.
We'll see once we get in the game.
Yeah,
but
once we get in the game.
Nepal, this is a very it's a weird map. There's a lot of.
I love Nepal. Nepal's one of my favorite maps.
I don't know. Nepal's iffy for me as a tank player, because in this map especially, it's a big hole. Like you could get booped. You could get environmentally killed.
Yeah, environmental kills are huge in this in Nepal.
And well, this is gonna be. I don't know. I actually don't know who to give this to.
I think I'm gonna still give it to DNA.
Yeah, DNA is doing really well. They're teamwork is really
But
impeccable
I think
right now.
it's the other way around because DNA had the Reaper, and I don't think that Reaper is going to change anytime soon, since he was putting like a lot of work in there. They have the Tracer as well.
But Reaper on this map, actually, I don't agree
I
with
don't
it.
know. Yeah, I'm a little
iffy.
about it.
It's a very kind of long range map, or medium long range.
In these kinds of map, I like the Soldier or the Widowmaker. You know?
Yeah,
Especially because usually the Orisa likes to hang back, like hang out at the back, especially at the beginning.
no one actually plays on point this map unless you're like actually fighting on point for the point.
Yeah.
But actually, no one really seems to play on point because it's not the best thing to do. Everyone kind of stays in the back and shoots from the back, and if you have a shield, this should be pretty good.
And I think Good Time Charties are doing the right thing with the Soldier picks here.
For sure.
They go immediately to a point. They try to get someone. They do manage to pull the Roadhog.
That is a big pick.
That's a huge pick. Yeah.
No more tanking, and the Orisa gets caught in the corner, and she is down.
Lucia trying to get the boop, but doesn't get much. Let's see if they can finish.
They're actually caught in this little area. They're actually not even getting killed.
He's not getting killed. They need to.
He's one shot. Oh my gosh! He actually, the Lucio pulls it off, and DNA is actually pulling this back.
What?
Surprisingly, after those picks.
Yeah, incredible picks, but you know if you can't kill the Lucio, you shouldn't get the point. You know.
It's actually Charlie's ending up with the percent control. Oh, and here's a big hook from DNA. That's gonna definitely gonna open it up for DNA.
Yeah, DNA is down in picks. The Orisa from Good Time Charties manages to pull the Orisa from DNA, and the Orisa of the Good Time Charties is going hamburgers, getting the picks. Oh no, that was wait. Wait. We have both Reapers going on.
Picks going back and forth, and DNA's Tracer just kind of went off there.
The Tracer for DNA is getting the picks on all of them, really.
Yeah, that individual plays like that just kind of always win these Koth maps.
Exactly.
But
especially if you cannot manage to get a single player like the Lucio, like we saw earlier with the Lucio.
Oh, a big stick.
A nice stick.
She ends up killing herself, but she does get that healing
she gets
capability out.
In order of ranks, I think, or like priority, I think the healers are at the top.
Yeah,
and DPS
always
is at the
prioritize
bottom,
healers.
in my opinion.
Because there's no sustenance and no sustain
exactly.
if the healers are down. So DNA just getting some little picks here and there. Pick on the Roadhog here, and they're just kind of dying. They actually Charlie's actually returns the pick on their Roadhog. Seems like he got a little too excited.
Yeah. Oh, they almost pulled the Orisa. The Orisa from the DNA was almost pulled off the map, but she manages to stay on it.
And hopefully we don't see too much of this shield war again. But actually, Charties is good at moving in when they have to.
Yeah, I do agree. They've been doing a good job at that. Lucio almost dropping them again. A lot of votes coming in. We saw the beat. We saw the Transcendence.
Two picks here from DNA, and they are just holding this.
I think they are going to
pick on the Mei, pick on the tanks have gone down here. The enemy Reaper has also gone down. And this is just disaster for Charties.
It is going to be a disaster. Charties need to take a deep breath, find their weakness, and exploit it.
For sure. I feel like maybe they could be able to dive a healer.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think the Zenyatta is doing as much as he should. He's hanging out by himself beside me watching. He's being killed by the Roadhog here. The Roadhog hook. Not enough to kill him though.
Yeah.
No picks so far.
Overtime triggers. And whoever gets first pick here will probably win the team fight.
Yeah.
And that is DNA's first pick, so...
Yeah. Although the Reaper coming in, but the Sang gets him.
Oh
Reaper
my god!
Coming in more, like even clutchier than Good Time Charties, and that is going to be...
that's going to be round one.
Round one, yes. Thank you for DNA.
So... I thought Good Time Charlie's Death Blossom would have gotten a lot more people.
Exactly.
But he ends up getting shut down by the Zen. And what that creates is just like no more DPS for them. Like, I don't know. And then we see DNA's Reapers. Death Blossom gets 2. And then I think he still gets another one. And it's just plays like those. Let's go. Sneak. Alright, round is about to start here, and it seems like Good Time Charlies are playing a Ryan Zarya comp here, which is extremely, actually triple tank. Ryan, Zarya, and D.Va here, which can be really good if they have a lot of sustain, they have a lot of health, basically.
Yeah.
While DNA is going to more standard comp. Kind of the same comp they played last time, which has been working for them. I understand why they're going to keep playing it. Maybe.
I think they just want to contest the,
yes.
the enemy. So we do see them engage in a fight right here. Let's see who gets the first pick.
Yeah, first pick has not gone out. A lot of sustain here.
Yeah, it looks like DNA should have the advantage now, but their health pool was lower than Good Time Charties. However,
DNA does get a pick, but it gets followed up by
2 picks.
Yeah, 2 picks. D.Va Mech is down. Ana goes down as well. Charties getting all these picks, and this is gonna start their reign of terror on this map.
At this point, yeah, they managed to get it. 10% already on the point for Good Time Charlies.
And this is going to be a big reset from DNA. Unless, actually, they're here back quite quickly. They have some really fast characters.
I'm actually surprised that the Lucio managed to get the ult that first fight, you know? First fight.
Lucio B is actually extremely hard to build up if you're not directly trying to DPS. Oh, here B comes out from Good Time Charties. And this should be able to get them some picks.
Yeah, if they manage to play this correctly, they're going to be able to get the picks, but it doesn't go that way. DNA gets the pick on the Reinhardt. They also get the pick.
Oh, huge D.Va bomb.
D.Va bomb from DNA. Picking up the Moira, the Zarya, and the Lucio.
And that's just, they just cleaned up, and now the reign of terror goes to DNA here.
To DNA, and we saw this earlier. The only difference, well, there's no difference really, but the thing is, Good Time Charlies haven't been able to take the point from them in a manner that I would deem dominant, you know?
Yeah, DNA is definitely showing the dominance here, showing the, I guess, overall more skill.
Yes.
And Charties here moving in really quickly. They're all bunched up. A good pulse bomb here that's not quite online for DNA. Could shut this down. Now they're playing on point. A big brawl going on right now, and first pick goes to Good Time Charties. 2 picks here, 3 picks, and that is just the cleanup.
However, I do not agree with the Moira here. She is trying to fight a D.Va when she should be helping the team, you know?
It's small things like that kind of just can make or break a point.
Exactly.
But
she was fortunate that the team, that Good Time Charlies were able to get the picks that they did.
And fortunate for Good Time Charlies, DNA actually did not even pass them in percentage here. They were able to cap it back.
Exactly.
Now they're just building it up.
We have a
Nano Reaper here coming out, and
here comes but a huge shatter.
Slam!
Fantastic stuff coming in from Good Time Charlies. This Reaper's going off, getting the Lucio, the Orisa, the Ana, and the boosted Reaper. Sorry.
Massive play.
Massive play.
I love that.
I loved it.
Combos like that are really amazing to see.
Exactly, I love it.
The huge shatter comes out. They're all stunned.
I'm proven wrong. Good Time Charlies managed to get that point convincingly. They might have wasted some ults, but it was better than just losing to the Beyblade.
Exactly. And now they're about to creep up on 90 and nearing 100%. They're going to have to contest here.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if they're going to be able to.
They have the baby D.Va, but then, D.Va gets mech. Let's not forget that the Reaper has the ultimate online. Let's see if something can change. The Reaper is trying to flank. Can they finish him off? I don't think they have seen them. Here it comes.
B comes out from Charlies to keep their team up, and this is definitely just, if this bomb gets anyone, that was a close call.
That was a close poop. But
DNA actually getting the picks here.
On the Reinhardt and the
They
Reaper.
just have to stay on point and clean it up. Don't see 9. Don't see 9.
Don't see 9, and yes, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
If I were DNA, I'd just kind of give up here and reset the team faster. Seems like she's getting staggered here, and that is a bad stagger. If you pay attention closely, the Junkrat popped tire there. I do not agree with that.
I didn't even see it.
That was a lost fight. Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
It got a pick, but that starting to come out.
Yeah. So Good Time Charlies only has the Shatter here. Oh no, it's not Shatter. It's Coalescence. The Shatter should be coming in online in this couple fights.
DNA does have a very good ult here. They have 4 ults. They have 2 support ults, and I think they are poised to win this fight. Massive Shatter again.
Shatter, can they finish something up? Oh, the Reaper's in trouble. DNA managed to get the Junker with a pulse bomb. Not much happening just yet. Ultimate coming in from DNA. Again, that Reaper is just so clutch. That
Yeah, this Reaper has been kind of carrying the team in these team fights.
when did they flip the point? I didn't even see.
I didn't see that either. I was about to point that out. It seems like Charties did end up flipping point, but they just kind of lost that fight.
Which is okay because it gave them a little bit of time to.
And it
recover.
stopped DNA's percent charge, which is a good play. So they have like 8 or so seconds here to get the point. They need to trigger this overtime if they want to keep on fighting.
Oh, here comes the Diva Bomb. Get rid of the Diva before she gets the mech back.
Oh, this is unfortunate.
Oh,
2 picks for DNA. This is Charties is.
No.
Yeah, I think this is it.
This is it.
As overtime ticks down, no one's really going to be able to contest, and that is it. DNA does win map 2, right?
Yeah, that was map 2.
Map 2, and so that's DNA's victory.
In one of the closest match we've seen, or
That was a pretty good close match.
yeah.
Granted.
Even though it went 2-0 on the control map, I think both teams demonstrated a level of, a competent level, a decent level, to where they knew what they were doing.
Definitely. And yeah, here's the massive Diva Bomb that just kind
Massive
of.
Diva